All right, folks, welcome to David Allen Capital. Thank you for making the decision to join our business. You know, you'll get a welcome letter. In that welcome email, you'll have some steps for getting started and links to your websites, etc. But I wanted to just shoot this real short video to welcome you as if I personally introduced you to David Allen Capital. My name is David Rutz. I'm the founder of DAC. Very excited to have you becoming part of our family, an agent with DAC. Obviously, we want to make a major impact in your town through you. We want to make a major impact for the business owners and the consumers of your town. Get them access to funding that they need to grow their business, or savings that they need to bring more profit to their business, or protection for them as a consumer. So as you look at our services and you pick your services that you want to lead with, the beautiful thing is you're always going to have a service that's a better value in the marketplace than what you're competing with. Otherwise, we don't launch it. Right? So welcome aboard. You know, you made the decision to start your own business, and for 30 years, I've been helping people start their own home-based business, and we've gotten better and better and better ourselves every year. And DAC is a culmination of several businesses, a couple businesses, I should say, that did very well. Inc. 500 fastest growing companies, merged, still in business, doing well. Some went on to do billions in sales, some hundreds of millions. So we've had some success. And all we've done is taken systems that were showed to us and applied them to common sense, bringing better value of services or better value of products to the marketplace. And I think you'll find DAC has done the same. The bottom line is this: if a landscape company wants to go out and expand and buy a trailer and buy some more lawnmowers because they've got more business and it's going to cost them 40 or 50 grand, and they go to their local bank and they can't get approved, we want to give them an opportunity to have an option to get funds to fuel the growth of that business, because they've got all that additional sales they can do. If a restaurant is doing well and there's always a line out the door and they want to add a patio to double their seating, and they need patio bricking and tables, and they need some lights and outside power and maybe a new entrance out the back so that kitchen staff can get in and out quickly, and they're going to generate an extra $50,000 or $100,000 a month in sales, but they need $100,000 to do it, and their bank can't help them. They don't have a choice unless someone like you lets them know about revenue-based capital. So we're looking forward for you helping your local business owners, whether it's someone who we're going to save them money on their payment processing and let them put an extra 1% of their sales in their pocket at the end of the year, or get them the money to fuel their business. Whatever the service is that attracted you to our business, we're glad to have you. What I want to do is just go through the simple get started orientation, if you will, to our business so you know what to do first, all right? First thing I'll say is this: we've helped thousands of people start their own business, and the common denominator amongst all those who succeed is they had a strong motivation, a strong reason why. So I would just ask you, as you're starting, number one, the first most important thing is decide why. Because if you don't have a strong reason why, when things don't go as you hope they would, as fast as you hope they would, if a client says they're going to apply and doesn't, if you get a call in from a client and they're a little frustrated with something, whatever it is, those things make people quit unless they have a hunger, a strong reason why. So I'd ask you start by, what's your reason why? Why do you want to have your own business? You know, it's funny, we ask people, how much do you want to live on when you retire? How much money do you want per month? And most people are $5,000 or more. So there's a rule of 200, you may have heard of it, that says this: whatever you want to live on per month, let's call it 5,000, multiply that by 200, and that's how much you need in the bank to be able to withdraw 5,000 a month and not deplete your balance. So you need 5,000 times 200 is $1 million. So what's the plan to get to $1 million in savings in your portfolio so that you can take out 6% a year or 5,000 a month and not deplete that $1 million? What's the plan to get to that $1 million? Well, some people have a plan. If you want to make 10,000, then you need 2 million put away. So most people can't save up enough in their career time to have that kind of money in their portfolio. So then we say, okay, well, what if we could show you a way to make a $5,000 residual income? And you get to the point where you're making $5,000 residually off past work, and it's going to keep coming in for the life of your customers. And the retention of your customers is very high. Could you see how You could build a business here to get you to $5,000 a month residually. Would be like having $1 million portfolio. And it's not just your own personal customers. Because of our pay plan, you can build a team, right? And the beautiful thing about DAC is we don't make a dime until you make $1. I'm not interested in you paying startup fees so that I can get paid and the person who enrolled you can get paid. I'm not interested in getting you to pay monthly fees for things, auto ships and things like that. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in giving you services that you go, man, these are needed in the marketplace. And I can go out there and attract customers with this. And I can earn a nice upfront bonus income through some of the upfront bonus products. And I can earn a nice residual income off the residual services. And with the combination of that upfront money and that residual money collecting over time, hopefully can accomplish your reason why. And if you have a strong reason why, you will accomplish it. Because it'll give you the hunger to have the conversations and to attract the customers. And maybe when some clients aren't interested, you'll have other clients because you'll keep talking and you'll keep sharing. All we say is meet, greet, and inform people of our services. That's it. Not sell them. Meet, greet, and inform them what you believe about them. And if it's the right thing for the customer, they'll move forward. If it's not, they shouldn't. Right? We're not trying to twist people into becoming customers. We're trying to inform them so that if it's the right move, they want to move forward. Those are the type of people who refer you to more clients. You never run out of prospects when you take care of customers because they tell others. People will beat down your doorway to sign up as customers if you take care of the ones you got and you only attract people who fit what we offer. Right? So strong reason why is the number one thing. In your Agent Resource Center, you're going to see the 7 levels of why on one of the pages in that workbook. Go through that because it's not just why. And then you say, well, why that? Why is that important? And then, well, why is that important? And you keep going. You eventually get to that inner, most important root that fuels your motivation. And you want to know what that is. So your strong reason why. Number 2, you want to get knowledge. It's so important you want to get knowledge. If you're thinking funding services, we've got the quick reference sheets you can pull from the Agent Resource Center, which will tell you the features, the benefits, and the process of all our clients. But in the end, you're going to want to go through the service training of whatever service you want to lead with. We've got a lot of services. You get to pick whichever one you want to lead with and watch that individual training. Read that individual training so that since that's where you're leading, start there, get educated on it. This is what we say. Learn what we believe about those services, why we have a competitive advantage, why it's a great value. If you believe it too, then share it with customers. If you don't believe it, don't share that product. Only find services that you believe what we believe about them. So we say, share what you believe, you'll attract others who believe the same. We say the same thing to sharing with customers. Share what you believe and you'll attract people who say, I believe that and I want that service and let's move. And then they'll refer you to others who believe the same thing. It's real simple. So get your knowledge. Number 3, back office. At the footer of your website, David Allen Capital, which you all have your own replicated website, at the footer, you'll see agent login. You'll log into your agent portal with your ID number and your password that you set up when you got started. If you forgot it, just hit reset password and they'll send an email to the email on file for you and get you your password. But go in there and go through the Agent Resource Center. That's where you'll find your specific trainings. All right? Go into the Agent Resource Center. If you want to lead with funding, go to the business funding trainings first. If you want to lead with payment processing, go to payment processing first. Whatever service you're leading with, start there. All right? Step 4 is comp plan. You want to understand the pay plan, the bonus qualification and the residual qualifications so you can see how to maximize for doing the same work, you can earn more money. In fact, we have something called Amped Up on the bonus side for the upfront bonuses, right? Amped Up gets you a 2% bonus on fundings. So instead of making 4% on fundings, you're making 6%. And you can get up to what we call triple amped, where you can get up to 8%. So you want to make sure you watch and read the comp plan charts and watch the comp plan videos so that you fully understand that, because it's just a matter of knowing how to take advantage. It's almost like when you're checking out online and when you go to check out to buy something, it says, do you have a coupon code? And you go, nope. So you just check out. Other people have the coupon code and they get 20% off, right? Or 50% off. You've got a coupon code called Amped Up, where you can get 2% more on your fundings, and then 3% more, and then even 4% more. How? you got to have the coupon code, which is called amped up or double amped or triple amped. So you want to make sure you understand that in the pay plan. All right. Residually, you want to understand the residuals. You want to understand the overrides. You want to understand the coding. So you want to understand these things. The long and short of it is this. We believe there's a need for now money. That's why we have some bonus plans and some bonus products that pay up front. And we believe, as importantly or more importantly, you need to be able to build a residual income so one day you have walkaway income. Okay, remember that rule of 200. If you have $5,000 a month coming in from this business residually, that's like having $1 million put away in a portfolio. You know, I tell people when they get a payment processing customer and they're only making $20, what's 20 times 200? That's 40,000. It's like someone gave them $40,000 to put into their portfolio that they can take $20 a month for life on from one little payment processing customer. So as you build those up, you get it to 1,000 a month and 1,500 a month and 2,000 a month and 3,000, and it's coming in residually. That's pretty neat. All right. And then, so make sure you go through the comp plan videos. Then the last step is, if you're serious about this, you want to do a game plan. You know, we tell people is self-employment is great. If you're disciplined and you have a hunger, a strong reason why, you can get out there and make significant income for referring our services. It's spectacular. So there's nothing better than self-employed if you had a strong reason why, and our pay plan will reward you for that. But if you want to maximize the pay plan, you look at what McDonald's Corporation did. McDonald's Corporation had an idea of a little franchise, and they decided to train that franchise to leaders, to people who wanted to lead a local city, called a franchisee, right? And so those franchisees would buy a restaurant, a leader, and they'd have to work it full time. And they had to pass qualifications, and they had to go through all the Hamburger University and get trained, and they had to work it. They couldn't be a silent investor. They had to work it, right? And that's what McDonald's franchise method was, to teach and duplicate. And they rewarded the franchisee with a great income, but they, as the corporation, got a little percentage off every burger sold. We're giving you the same opportunity that not just the franchisee had, where you can follow a proven system and make great money if you work it and work it and work it, even part-time. If you work it, build upfront bonuses and residual bonuses. But we also give you the opportunity that the McDonald's corporate had, where you can build a team of franchisees, although they're not called franchisees here, they're called agents. You can build a team, personally enrolled agents, and you can earn a revenue sharing percentage of all of their personal income on bonuses. And you can earn a revenue sharing percentage on all of their residual customers. It's pretty neat. And now qualifying them is what you're looking for. We never know who's going to do real well and who's not. But what we're looking for is leaders. We're looking for people who exemplify a commitment. They want to be learners, they want to be stepper-uppers, and they want to be problem solvers. That characteristic in people do extremely well in our business. Why? Because they're great at leading teams. So if you're interested in raising your hand and saying, hey, I want to be a leader here. I don't just want to take advantage of the self-employed side and do very well, but I'd love to learn this duplication model to build a team, a successful team. You want to be a leader? Then you want to do a personal game plan with your team leader. All right? So learners, stepper-uppers, and problem solvers, then you want to raise your hand and say, hey, let's do a private game plan. So go through the information, then get your private game plan. Now, here's your links. You got this in your welcome letter. But the bottom line is every one of our services has a sub-page. So the regular main site is davidallencapital.com/your ID number or your URL member name that you chose when you got started. Either one will link you to your personalized site. If you go there, you'll see your name and your phone number and your email at the top of that page. If you want to send a customer right to the Business at Capital page, then it's davidallencapital.com/business-capital/your ID number or URL. If you want to send them right to the ERC tax credit page, it's davidallencapital.com/tax credit/ID number or URL. And all of the pages have a sub-page that you would send them directly to, and it's listed in your welcome letter. All right. And then the last thing I want to say is for recruiting team members, you would send them to your partner page. Now, they can either go to the footer of the of your website to say become an agent. That's where they're going to want to go, is become an agent. Or you can send them right to your partner page, which is davidallencapital.com /partner/your ID number or your URL, and that'll go to your replicated recruiting page. All right, so that's where you'd send prospective agents. Now, in the Getting Started training, we teach recruiting. So you're going to want to go through the training on recruiting, building teams. You want to go through all the service training, the target market, the mindset. You want to go through all the training, get yourself started. And lastly, if you need support, the first line of support is the person who enrolled you, your sponsor, enroller. The second level is your up team leader, and hopefully they've introduced you to them. You want to get to know who they are. And the third is the corporate support. And the way you get corporate support is real simple. From your back office that you log into from your footer of your site, you'll see an option on the left that says Stay Connected. You'll see a lot of options, news, trainings, but you'll see Stay Connected. Under the Stay Connected button, there's another button that says Contact Us. What that does is it submits a support request to support, but it's also tracked in our system permanently. So it allows us to see almost like a trouble ticket, even though it's not trouble. It allows us to see questions you've asked, and then responses and feedback. And so always use that as the best way, because also you're logged in. So we already have your agent ID number, your email, and your phone number. We don't have to verify that. If you ever call someone, you want to ask questions, and they have to spend 3 minutes verifying you are who you say you are. Okay, can you tell us this? Can you tell us this? Can you tell us this? Well, that's what happens through email if you're not logged in, because we can't give you certain information until we know that it's really you. Right? So it's a lot easier if you just use this. It'll speed up your response time. It'll speed up your answers. And that's at the Stay Connected Contact Us button in your back office. So let me just say this in closing. I'm so thankful that you decided to join. I know that this opportunity is not for everybody, but you said yes. And now whether you succeed here or not is up to you. We've got a lot of people who've done very well, and you look at who their sponsor is, who enrolled them. Were they superstars? Most of our top producers, their enroller is not a superstar, or their enroller, some of them don't even have up team members that are active. So it's really not your sponsor that determines your success. And even our top producers, some of them have recruited 10, 20, 30, 40 people, and maybe only 1 or 2 or 3 are successful. Same sponsor, but only a handful are successful. And you say, why is it only a handful with the same sponsor? Because it's not the sponsor after all, right? It's really up to you. You'll get support from your enroller. You'll get answers from your enroller, but you won't get hunger from your enroller. You got to bring that, or you got to find that. You got to have that desire. And you signed up, so you must have had enough to move forward. And we're free so that you can give it a try. But if you come in thinking, I'm just going to give this a try, you're probably already accepting that you may not make it. Don't do that. Commit, for better or for worse, that you will stick and stay. You will learn the process. You will lead with what you believe. You won't share something you don't believe in. If you don't believe our payment processing is good for people, then don't share it. If you don't believe the healthcare is good for people, then don't share it. You only share what you believe is good for customers. And then you'll have conviction. People will feel it. People will respond positively, and they'll refer you to others. Follow our customer acquisition trainings on each service. Peruse your back office, see your marketing materials, get your business cards, get your connection cards, go through the comp plan, set up that game plan as soon as you can, and let's get a plan to help you accomplish that reason why. Again, my name is David Rutz. I'm so pleased to have you here. This is my ministry in the marketplace. I love serving human beings with this business. We can't help y'all win, but we can certainly put an honest business in the marketplace that you can take advantage of, and you have, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of this business. So help do this name proud, help us keep this mission going forward, and let's help you get your reason why. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.